Lesson 52. The only new thing that we learn in this lesson is a new word, and that's octa. So let's jump right into our exercises. In exercise 1, ambulo is the verb, and that means I walk or I am walking. It's being used with the optional word ego, and we have a prepositional phrase that's ad octam, which means to the seashore. So number 1 says, I am walking to the seashore. In number 2, ambulat is the verb. That means he, she, or it is walking. But we don't need the he, she, or it because nauta is the subject. Lastly, we have a prepositional phrase, ad octam, which means to the seashore. So number 2 says, the sailor is walking to the seashore. In number 3, amo is the verb. That means I like or I love, and octam is the direct object. In the context of this sentence, love is the best translation for amo, so we'll say, I love the seashore. In number 4, our verb ambulamus means we are walking or we walk, and the prepositional phrase ad octam means to the seashore. So number 4 says, we are walking to the seashore. In number 5, ambulant is the verb, and that means they walk or they are walking, but we don't need the word they because puelai is the subject. Ad silwam is a prepositional phrase, and that means to the forest, and saipe means often. That's an adverb. So number 5 will say, the girls often walk to the forest. In number 6, we have 2 independent clauses being joined by the word said. The first clause, nauta s, says, you are a sailor. And the second clause, skafas non amas, says, you do not like boats or you do not love boats. Probably the best translation for that is you do not like boats. So number 6 altogether would read like this. You are a sailor, but you do not like boats. In number 7, we have the same situation, 2 independent clauses being joined by the word said. In the first clause, non estis agricolae, estis is the verb, and that means y'all are. It's being negated by non, and agricolae is the predicate, so y'all are not farmers. In the second clause, which is teram saipe aratis, aratis is the verb, and that means y'all plow. Teram is the direct object, and saipe, which means often, is the adverb. So the second clause reads like this, y'all often plow the soil. So altogether, number 7 would read like this, y'all are not farmers, but y'all often plow the soil. In number 8, portas is the verb, and that means you carry or you are carrying. Tabulam is the direct object, and saipe is the adverb. So number 8 says, you often carry a writing tablet. In number 9, ambulat is the verb. That means he, she, or it is walking. But we don't need the he, she, or it because puella is the subject. Also, we have a prepositional phrase that's ad octam, which means to the seashore. So number 9 will read like this. The girl is walking to the seashore. And lastly, in number 10, est is the verb. That means he is, she is, or it is, and it's being negated by the word non. There's no other word to be the subject, so we do indeed need the he, she, or it that's present in the word est. And our predicate here is poeta. For the sake of simplicity, we'll use the word he as the subject. So number 10 will read, he is not a poet.